What's going on, everyone? It's the Niskel. Welcome back to Spyro the Dragon. Last episode, we finished up Magic Crafters, defeated Blowhard. And in this episode, we're going to tie up some loose ends before going on to the next world. One of the dragons in Magic Crafters, I think in Wizard's Peak, told us that if we go back to Artisans and step on the stones in the waterfall in Artisans, we unlock the last world. And I have no idea why they decided to restrict this level until now. It's just another flight level. Sunny Flight. Pay no attention to the amount of gems. And crossfade. Yes, the first time I tried this, it didn't go my way, so I decided to do it one more time, and this time do it correctly. I think I immediately missed the first train and and immediately fell in the water. So, yep, easiest botch ever. I'm doing this in post-commentary because my commentary for when I did this the first time was just, so here's Speedway Flight, and immediately dead. So this one is a really easy flight level, but it's not really, it doesn't really tell you what obstacles you should go for first. Yes, you see the trains and you're like, okay, I'll go for the trains first, but after you're done, then you're like, well, what do I do next? It's kind of one of those trickery levels where you kind of have to go with your gut on what you should go for next. Normally, you're supposed to go for the barrels, and then the arches, and then these airplane guys, and then the chests. But since the arches and the airplanes are so close together, it's a good idea to, while halfway doing the arches, you can take out the airplanes. This is actually where the flight levels start to get, not more difficult. They are still kind of easy, but you're going to have to start pulling double duty. That means getting 2 obstacles for the price of 1. So I finished up the airplanes before I finished the arches. That way I could get the chests right at the end, because you actually have to do that in order to finish this in perfect timing. Now I'm barely going to have any time left here, because getting to the chests last is actually pretty difficult. But if you're pulling double duty like I did, you should be able to get there no problem. And since these, for some reason, give me 3 seconds apiece, wow, I have no problem finishing this up. So, there is Sunny Flight, the last level in the Artisan's Home. 12 seconds? 12.9 seconds to spare. And got it all in one go. So, now we'll go back to me, finishing up Artisans. And actually, I will meet you back in the Beastmaker's world. Yeah, it's a brand new world. Off we go. What you might call a swamp, the dragons call a beautiful paradise. Beastmaker's world is the biggest swamp in the entire dragon world. And Nasty Nork's minions have taken it over, turning it into an electrified junkyard. What a transformation. You were looking for 300 gems and 2 dragons. We no longer have to collect dragon eggs, so just be careful. These levels are some of the hardest in the game, not counting the end levels, but not even those ones are difficult. It's just these ones get really difficult, and there's one in particular I'm going to rage about later.
Nasty Nork is turning our swamp into an electrified junk heap. And it used to be so beautiful.
I'm sure it was.
Can't tell if that was sarcasm or not, but yeah, this place is beautiful, right? Let's look at that texture of green. And these boars. These boars have the weirdest AI I have ever seen for an enemy in these games. They're actually unpredictable, if you can believe it. You'll be looking at them from across the stage and they won't do anything, but as soon as you land on their turf, they will turn around and come at you, but sometimes they'll just freeze and not do anything. And then immediately attack you. It is the weirdest thing ever I have seen. And by the way, surprise boar. For some reason, I always think I can charge that guy, but nope, they have to have a flame. You have to kill them by fire.
Spyro, it's great to see you. but I've got to go.
Okay, he was one of the more useful dragons. I guess they ran out of, material to help you through the game, and they were just like, "Hi, good to see you. I gotta run. Sorry, man. Here's the speedway down here, and here's the most picky whirlwind I have ever seen. Yes, here's Wild Flight, but right here, it is so hard to get in that whirlwind, and you wouldn't think it, because it appears a few seconds after you fall all the way to the ground, and then it doesn't connect with the ground. So you're just trying your best to jump into it, and half the time it doesn't work because it keeps disappearing. And then it comes back, and then... Oh, I don't like these levels. Beastmaker's World is the one world I knew I was going to have trouble with. And actually, I did something wrong while recording. In order to go back to Artisan's World, I had to go to Beastmaker's first. So off-screen, I had to go through all of Beastmaker's without collecting a gem. And if you were paying attention to my numbers when we first went to Artisans, I had one extra gem. You will never believe where that one was, and I hate that level we just passed. Screw the treetops! I wish I could skip it, but 100% run saith not. A free one up here. And this whirlwind only appears when you go all the way through the level, so as soon as you make it up here regularly, that whirlwind will appear. Kind of nice when you're just showing off all the gems, so you can skip a lot of it, but sadly we have to go get the rest. Okay, there's a really, really jerkish safe key, or treasure chest key, out here in the middle of the swamp. Not this one, but over there. So I need to go over there, and this is embarrassing. Oh my god, that was pathetic! I almost died because I forgot to press the X button. Terrible. Terrible, terrible, terrible. Luckily, there's plenty of chickens here right before the boss. I actually kind of like this setting. I mean, it's a very dull bog, swamp, whatever you wish to call it. But it looks like there's just an Aztec temple right in the middle of a swamp. It makes no sense. And the funniest thing about this is the Japanese name. For some reason, I keep referencing the Japanese names, but they're just so funny while doing research. In Japanese, this is called Beautiful Garden Home. Beautiful? Brew shit! This place is dark, desolate, it's disgusting. How could you call this beautiful? Of course, the dragons all think it's beautiful, so... yeah, beauty is in the eye of the beholder. So there we go, we got the key. The beautiful key, and now we can unlock the last of these treasures. I think it's the last of them. There should be enough in here. And then we can go start doing levels. Some of the harder levels. Oh boy! Yeah, I think we should have enough. Okay, the final gem was right here, in front of the balloonist. I had to go all the way around Beastmakers and skip all the gems. And then, of course, the last gem is right in front of the balloonist. That is unavoidable. That sucked. Of course, I could have done it out of order, but... no, whatever. I'll remember it next time. So, anyway, let's go hit our first world. We are heading into the Terrace Village. And this is going to go into how annoying some of these levels can get. I really don't like Beastmakers, but we gotta do it to beat the game. Electric Norks have taken over the swamp, and it's up to you to take them out so that the dragons can enjoy their lovely swamp again. Another medium difficulty, 400 gems, and 2 dragons. Look for chickens if you need help, but please look out. If you fall off the edge, instant death. If you fall into the swamp, it's instant death. And the electrified Norks don't take prisoners. This is a kind of a hard level, but it's not the hardest one in this world, which is what I can't believe. Alrighty. Gotta get a bunch of these guys. Now, those turret guys, they have the funniest scream in this game. They're just hilarious. It's kind of like a... oh! It's just hilarious. I always loved killing these guys when I played this game when I was a kid. Oh, that's hilarious. Oh, I love that. So anyway, what I want to talk about mostly about Beastmakers, and thanks a lot, you jerk, is I don't like the colors of this world. This is pretty much why I have never finished Fallout, because I don't like the look of it. Being in a desolate wasteland might be cool for a little bit, but without color, it gets really boring really fast. And you'll see me make some mistakes within these levels because I just get bored so quickly, so easily, and it's embarrassing because I'm normally good at this game, but when I'm not paying attention, I make the stupidest mistakes ever. So, did I forget any gems? No. Anyway, dragon, hey.
Watch out, Spyro. The Norks in these parts have discovered the power of electricity, and it really stings.
Hey, yo, man, it's too bad, Spyro, you can't harness the power of electricity, especially when you walk into it. But you know, the game on the GameCube, you discover electricity, so damn, Spyro, you cool. Never mind. Oh! Now, this level looks intimidating at first. It's got a decent number of gems, and electrified guys everywhere, and chests that you need to blow up via fireworks. This can get kind of annoying, especially when later on when you figure out where you have to go, and you fall. Falling is awful in these levels. Falling into the swamp, instant death, as I've mentioned earlier, but you feel so defeated when you fall in after so much progress.
Good job, Spyro. One day you'll be able to tell all the dragons about your amazing adventures.
Sure, but what I'd really like to do is get out of this swamp.
Oh, you and me both, brother. And what was with that dragon and his sexy pose? But he sounded like a Jamaican sumo wrestler. Like, hey, what you doing, man? Man, I really got to stop doing voices. I'm gonna offend someone. So let's just hurry up and finish this level. We're still 200 gems off. This is gonna take forever, man. Did I miss anything up here? No. Okay. There's a secret down here. It's got plenty of gems. And there's a lot more electric Norks up there. And we're about to get into one of the more annoying parts of the level, where you have to start scaling rooftops. Oh boy, those are fun. I'm trying my best to make these levels look as easy as they can be. Like, if I mess up, of course I'm not going to show you. I'm going to only show you perfection. But right here, this is fun. Okay, that is probably the most fun I've had in this level so far, is having to rush to get the electric guy through a bunch of guys. That part is one of the saving graces. Other than that, no. This level, there are no saving graces. It's boring, it's annoying. Blah on Beastmakers. So now I will stop my insensitive bitching. Can't even say words anymore. What are words? Miserable pile of secrets. We're gonna skip that guy for now because that's the ending. So what we want to do is go all the way over here. You wouldn't think to do this, and bam! You are where you need to be to get the rest of the gems. There might be some down here if memory serves. Nope. Memory serves me not. But what memory does serve is over here, if you mess up, you're going to feel terrible. I do remember playing through this as practice, and when I got to this part, I jumped up to get these fireworks, and I fell off into the swamp. It didn't feel good, man. It doesn't feel good. So there's some more gems for you. And over here should be the last of them. We just have to pick up what is in the explodable chests. And you actually have to go from rooftop to rooftop to get this last one. Boom! There we go. Boom! There it is! Look at all these gems. All the greens, reds, and blues. I really love the colors they chose for the gems. Especially the pink, because as soon as you get a pink gem, you know you're in the money. In the gems. Whatever you wish to call it. Why am I 40 short? Is there really that many gems here at the end? Ooh, I hope I didn't miss any. I really sound like I don't know what I'm doing. I do know what I'm doing, it's just... why am I not remembering these levels as much as I should? Maybe it has to go back to the boring part. Okay, I said it wasn't going to bitch anymore. But, am I missing... no! Okay, let's get out of here. Oh, that was painless. Up to 6,200. We are more than halfway there. Alright, so I think that's going to do it for this episode. Next time on Spyro the Dragon. Whew, we're going to be going through more of the Beastmaker's levels. And hitting one of my least favorite levels ever in a Spyro the Dragon game. You'll definitely want to see that. See you guys next time.